This is a global story about people serving people. The sea, covering as it does 70% of our planet, separating nation from nation, has for thousands of years been traversed by man. Even today, with all the wonders of science at our fingertips, it's still the sea that carries by far the greatest proportion of all goods and products throughout the world. It takes skill and experience to provide the ocean transport which we now all take for granted. Over the masses of water that separate the continents, Nedlloyd Lines provides extensive liner services to bring producers and consumers together. In satisfying consumer demand around the world, a wide range of various goods is carried, from golf shoes to coffee, from radios to bananas. No matter how large or small, or where in the world, Nedlloyd Lines is there, serving people. An extensive liner network calls annually at over 5,000 scheduled ports worldwide. Genoa, Sydney, Singapore, Papeete, Rio de Janeiro, Copenhagen, Sao Paulo, Fremantle, Miami, London, Santiago de Chile, Hamburg, Mauritius, Barbados, Bahrain. It covers over 10 million sea miles, carrying over 3 million tons of general cargo. Carry on, Nedlloyd.
Sinoudskerk, Nedlloyd, Sinoudskerk, Netship Abidjan.
Netship Abidjan, de Sinoudskerk. Komt u maar over.
Die 400 ton cotton, Bonjour, Japan.
The Nedlloyd Sinoudskerk, loading a part of her cargo. 400 tons of cotton from San Pedro in West Africa to Japan. The Nedlloyd Willemstad, transiting the Panama Canal with a full cargo for Northwest Europe. The Nedlloyd Kingston, under Long Beach Bridge in Los Angeles, heading for Fremantle. The Nedlloyd Kobe, here in Hong Kong on her way from Japan to South America to pick up a cargo of goods made in Hong Kong. The company is also highly specialized in door-to-door handling. The carriage of dolls for the enjoyment of little girls or hurricane lamps to light people's homes is one type of cargo. But the transport of a 220-ton power station transformer is really something else. In this case, collection at the factory in Switzerland to on-site placement in Kuwait, using trade. Rhine barge and one of the company's multi-purpose vessels equipped with a crane of 225 tons lifting capacity. not to mention utilizing the services of the group's heavy lift subsidiary in the Middle East, Mammoet Transport. Hong Kong, a Nedlloyd base since 1902.
先生，呢輪生意好嘛？
覺得佢啦，
今個月大約有幾多個 container 去阿根廷啊？
大約4個
People
5個啦，
serving people.
啲貨都齊啊！
齊㗎啦，大致上。
Personal contact with the client wherever in the world ensures satisfied customers.
多謝喎。
Customers expect very high standards of service. At the push of a button, the whereabouts of any individual container can be located anywhere in the world. In Hong Kong, as in its other management offices around the world, Nedlloyd has fully computerized cargo and container operations. Rotterdam, the company's head office. It's in Rotterdam, still the world's biggest and busiest port, that the worldwide liner services of Nedlloyd are coordinated. Quite impressive when you realize that this company operates over 50,000 containers. Containers, however, are not everything. General cargo is also still very important. Manhattan, seat of one of the USA area management offices. The Ro-Ro service from the United States East Coast and Gulf to the Middle East is well known on both continents for its clockwork reliability, carrying reefers, open-top, flat beds and flat racks, dry cargo containers, and also rolling stock with frequent and punctual sailings. When it comes to reliability, care is of prime importance with these prestigious beauties which Nedlloyd carries the world over. The Middle East, Dubai. In the United States Middle East trade, the use of Ro-Ro vessels instead of conventional or cellular tonnage is much preferred, particularly for project cargo, which represents a large part of the total volume. These giant 29,000-ton deadweight vessels with their huge 3-lane ramps can unload their cargo of rolling stock and containers in hours rather than days. And because of their size, eliminate the need to dismantle and reassemble large items of rolling stock. The Far East, Japan. Care as well as capacity are the most important ingredients for success. Here in Kobe, the Nedlloyd Delft, picking up a part consignment of 4,000 brand new containers on their first loaded voyage to Europe. People serving people. From Japan to one of the man-made wonders of the world, the Panama Canal.
Esta es televisora Dos Nacional. This is Panama TV Channel 2. The following message is brought to you by Nedlloyd Lines of Rotterdam, Holland.
Carry on Nedlloyd. Nedlloyd, with its worldwide interconnecting services, offers limitless possibilities for all your shipping requirements. With Nedlloyd Lines transshipment, you can reach every destination.
Look, Olive, it is just like a direct service.
Look.
You get one bill of lading, it is in one box, and all in one hand.
Wherever you are, wherever you want us, we're at your service, and we're only one call away. Carry on Nedlloyd. The company uses the Panama Canal frequently. Almost every week, you can find one of its vessels passing through. The Suez Canal. Of all liner services that Nedlloyd Lines operates or participates in, around 200 vessels transit the canal per year. Central America, Belize. The pilot. Unlike the ro-ros, it's not always possible to pull alongside a quay, put down a ramp and unload. Port limitation in some countries often means unloading and loading at sea, as here in Belize. But thanks to modern equipment on board the Nedlloyd Hollandia, the discharge and loading is quickly and safely completed. Even under these port conditions, care and speed are the watchwords.
Ik heb hier de plaats van die containers, dat is 800, 869, komt op 00.
This banana plantation is in Guatemala. Once a vessel is in port, the bananas are cut, packed in special containers, and loaded on board the same night. The containers are called containers and have been specially built to carry perishable cargo. Once on board, they're connected to the vessel's cooling system, which keeps them at the correct temperature and humidity. A combination of cooperation and efficiency to ensure that they arrive at their destination in the best possible condition. Care, capacity, capability, and commitment. The commitment of Nedlloyd lines people serving people. Occasionally, taking things to extremes perhaps, even sometimes to the extent of watering your plants down in the hold during the voyage. And if that isn't people serving people, well, we don't know what is. Yes, with Nedlloyd lines, you are right on course.